What's up everybody, it's Kiyodo and welcome back to another SMT Dx2 video. Today we're back with more gacha pulls and this time we're doing the Spring Skill Genome Extraction, which is kind of like the regular genome extraction except that you have a little bit different skills in here. And also the rates are a little bit higher, so the 5 stars have a better rate, but the 4 stars surprisingly have a really good rate. And a lot of the 4-star skills are super powerful, I think even better than a lot of the 5-star skills are. So it's pretty good banner, I want to say. Let's go ahead and check out the rates here. So 2% this time on the 5 stars, and then 28% on the 4 stars, which is crazy. So looking into the 5-star skills, we have the attack skills in here, really good stuff. But you have your Silent Prayer, you have your Luster Candy, all these null skills, and the Pierce skills as well, which are sort of new. The amps are pretty good, Butcher, Evade, you know, Insanity, things like that, super good in 5 stars. Looking at the 4 stars here, you know, regular skills they put at the top, like basic attack skills, some multi-hit skills that are really useful actually. And going through, you have your Prayer, your Rakarmcha, Fog Breath, like these are really good skills for 4 stars. Null skills in here as well, and then the boost too, so really good stuff. And surprisingly, which a lot of people wouldn't think with the 3-star skills, is they've put in some interesting, I think, high-level skills in here. Like one of the skills that's really hard to get, if I can just find it, Concentrate. Concentrate is in here, and that's super powerful. You can pretty much just get that on Trumpeter, so if you don't pull one of those, it's really hard to get. So 3-star skill, it's pretty amazing for that value. And also, Serial Killer is in here. Serial Killer is another one. Assassin as well. It's just insane. These comes from 5-star demons, so it's really nice to have them at 3-star skills. So this is really nice to pull on, and that's why I wanted to be pulling on it today. We're only going to be doing 10. Just because I want to save up for a Masakato banner in the future, and maybe some Reapers too, but that's not the case here. This is a really good banner for skill extraction, and I really think it's worth the gems, if you are looking for skills especially. So let's see what we get. No cool animation. Looking through. Resist Fizz, like, okay, it's not great. Sexy Dance, I kind of like. Nothing really that good. Megaton Press I could put onto people. Toxic Hell Cloud, or Toxic Cloud, sorry, is like okay. Multi-hit ailments are just not really the best things. You want AoE ones mostly. And Fire Breath is actually something that I would put on somebody, because multi-hits, even though it's fire and that doesn't really hit everybody, it's pretty okay. Yeah, Hellfire being an upgraded version, so maybe it would be working better if you're using Divine Brands. Really depends on what you want to do. So, it could have been better. Which I hope yours are better, because I just said this whole spiel about how the band is great and I got nothing good. But that's also a thing that could happen. I mean, there are a lot of skills in there, so you do have to take that in for account. So we're going to be moving on to the regular skill genome extraction, and hopefully this makes up for it. We're going to be doing ticket summons right after this too. And maybe, just maybe, it'll be nice to me. We'll find out. No bind. That is okay. You know what? I could use no bind. And there's Deadly Charm in there, which is also weird for it to be a 3-star skill. But that's super nice, so I'm going to be using that. Judgment Light can go on Mastema. I think that's the best target for that. And then, why not have a Maha Marin Carrot, right? Let's talk about AoE ailments being better. Charm is okay. It's not bad. I like Mute better. But we do have V to worry about, even though not a lot of people pulled for V. V just works around Mute so well with his passive. It's kind of dumb. Alright, so we'll be moving on to the ticket summons from here. We're going to go ahead and start off from the bottom to top this time, because we want to end on the ultimate summons. And first we have Hellbuns. Hellbuns you get from Hell Park. We're going to be having that new Hell Cafe really soon, so that's going to be cool. I'll be checking that out later. Not sure if it's worth the video because it might just be too easy, kind of like Hell Park is. So we'll have to see about that. It might be different though, because maybe there'll be some nice modes to play around with. And it is interesting that you have Heat Wave on your clear one, but I never thought Valkyrie would have that. Berserker's just great for fusion fodder, because he goes in a lot of high tier stuff. So that's super nice. Even though Enduring Soul could be awesome, it's not really worth making Berserker. Unless you're in like the mid game, then maybe like that's okay, but I don't see where he's particularly great and stuff. OC would just kind of beat him out in that point. Okay, well, these were just okay things. They're fusion fodder, it's fine. That's why it's okay. Okay, let's move on to the guaranteed 4 stars. These are just nice to have. They'll be in colors though, so it can be good or bad. Some 4-stars have some really good transferables and gacha skills, so it's actually not too bad. So we'll see what we get here. I'm looking for Twister, that'd be really awesome. And that's not Twister, but Resist Bind is not null, so whatever. And that's okay. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, that's interesting. Although you're not a Hellbiker, which I've been waiting for forever, at least you are a Jandar. Not a great one, because Null Mute is like, okay. It's not like the greatest thing to have, but sure. I mean, why not cover one of the resistances? And that's okay. We just have more gacha things. And if anything, Karma. What does purple give him a gacha skill for Palace? Oh, it's Toxic Sting. Oh, no. Man, I've been looking for Twister for so long, and I know it comes on Palace Athena, but in a different color. Oh, but Mana 8, I mean, like, purple would be good if you're in a budget team, so it's actually not that bad. If I needed that. That's not too bad. Okay, so that's what we get. There's an interesting gacha-only demon in there, so that's actually, like, nice, I guess, in a way. It's kind of lucky. But I have Jandars already. I'm still looking for that Hellbiker. I'll still wait on that one guy so that I can finally make a biker team. Because you can't really make a biker team without Hellbiker, which is unfortunate, really. So Superior Summons here. Well, you don't have anything good, gotcha. Okay, I actually do. Heatwave is not bad. And even though it's like a tech choice, it's not terrible. Especially because there's now Fizz Pierce that you can add on to people. Things are okay, things are okay. Yeah, nothing good, so we're just passing through them. If anything in particular, haven't seen any breakthrough builds. Like, there might need to be some sort of changes to these 3-stars so that they can be more viable. And 2-stars too would be awesome to have some nice viable ones. Because there's definitely a lot of, like, 1-stars that are super viable, but they don't have too many in the 2-star and 3-star division. Which would be cool to see some balances. But also, you know, some new fusible demons is also a thing that people have been waiting for a long time, of course. Okay, good stuff. Why not? I'm surprised that Silky has Infernal Mask. You could probably make this unit work, although, I don't know. It's not the best thing ever. Null Weak is also kind of weird. The innate skills are not that good, so you'd have to have transferables. And that would probably leave you open with some weaknesses. So it's niche, which is unfortunate because a lot of those lower star units have weaknesses, or a lot of weaknesses, really. Oh, okay, here we go, gold. Starting off with Beelzebub, okay. In yellow, too. When they changed this so that it has Sea of Chaos in a balance patch. Pretty nice, so I actually think that yellow is probably the better version to go with, unless you're doing just PvE strictly. Because Sea of Chaos, not bad. Not bad at all. Gluttony is also very good as an innate skill. So he's a good dark magic caster. It's easier to use dark magic in non-PvP settings just because a lot of people have null dark in a way, or some sort of null drain repel. Teal Arahabaki, probably just there for fodder. Not that bad though. Oh, another one though. Another 4-star. So that's okay. Light Boost is probably what I'd take it for. But I'm really looking into Karma now because archetype selectors and shifters are a big deal in the end game when you see it that way. So like some people who need other demons could probably fuse it around with the unicorn. But when you're in the end game, you probably need some other things. Like the correct color. Or optimal, most optimal really. Not just correct. Okay, pass through. Regular stuff. Just garbage. Ooh, Med Paralati, actually not that bad, but otherwise absolute garbage. Oh man. There's red. Okay, Onikagura, that's good fodder. Hades Blast fodder, okay. Okay, you know what? A lot of fodder, if not Karma, like, so that's fine. We can use these for like skills and upgrading skills, really. Yellow Belza in there, and the yellow Sleipnir just for Karma. Pretty good stuff. Off Superior Summons actually is really nice because they're just like the lowest tier, and you get them every day if you just finish your dailies. So I like how they increase the overall rates for pulling things, but also how they give daily Superior Summoning files because they're not bad files at all. Can definitely bring you up if you're lucky. If you're just terribly unlucky that does happen for months, because that used to be me, then it happens. Yeah, I know how bad it feels, but you do just have to keep playing if you want to, you know, get better stuff, and that's just like any game, really, right? Ultimate summons, let's do it. We have 3 of them, which is pretty crazy. You know, I usually don't get 5 stars from these, so I don't really expect it anymore. But you always hope for that, right? Especially with the gold tickets. But no, just 4 stars to me. That's all I get from them. I should never pay for them, honestly. Purple Prom, pretty good stuff. Infinite Chakra on there, really high magic damage, but kind of squishy, kind of sucks. Really good in the early game. Tsuka's good in other colors. Kinda need to cover that Fizz weakness though, that's a little bit of a big deal. I can't see it working with Drain either though, with Rama builds, just because it's not that good. But Kudlak though, Kudlak is a really good anti-buffer. So I think it was Dark Pandemic here, the innate skill. Removes buffs and adds a random debuff, so that's actually kind of cool. It works well against Ananta teams, honestly. And you can make it cheaper. Not like you really need to, but you can, so you can use it every turn. Pretty good stuff, yeah. Comes with Endure on purple, although there's other stuff that you could do with that. I mean, Endure is probably what you want on him anyways, then you're going to cover weaknesses. So yeah, decent demon for mid-game especially. These are all like mid-game decent demons actually. I wouldn't say they're bad at all. They're relatively high grade too, 67. So yeah, I guess that's my pulls. No luck from today, but some days are not lucky, you know, this is how it is. So yeah, I think that the spring summon for the skill extraction is really good, so check that one out, definitely. I recommend it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Later!